What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Fro Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with the semifinals of RGBL. Real quick before we get into this, if you guys can hit the like button if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'll be filling with the king and the crew. Now, before we get into the battle, I do want to strongly apologize that this is post-com. For some reason, my computer was severely lagging throughout this battle, and during the recording it showed the lag and everything, and I didn't want to give you guys a really low cut quality video that was just really laggy, because I just kept constantly complaining about the lag, and I don't think you guys want to hear me repeatedly, complain about the lag of the game. So for that reason, and also so you guys don't have to watch any of the lag as well, I'm gonna just go ahead and do a post-com. I'm really sorry for this because I don't want to do post-coms, but with this type of situation, I think we have to. So we're going against Phantom this week. Phantom, like I said, had a relatively scary team, but I think we had matchup wise was really good. But looking at his team, he brought the Hydreigon, which I did expect him to bring. He did bring Torn instead of Kangaskhan, which was something I was probably expecting with the Yacht Berry. Brought the Slowbro, brought the Arachnoid, brought the Comfey. But here's the biggest kicker in the ball. Kicker in the I don't know. He did not for some reason bring Darmanitan. And I am dumbfounded how he didn't think to bring Darm. I was so shocked. Like, I legitimately cannot believe we got he did not bring his Darmanitan versus my team. I just cannot believe it. But it is what it is. But he did bring Ronan Frost, which Ronan Frost I said was somewhat of a toss up this matchup. I definitely expected potentially Torn to come, just for the fact that it can use the Yachi Berry to its advantage, and plus of its high speed stat as well, so it definitely could have done that. But you guys are excited. I'm excited. Will we be making it to the first time in the finals? Excuse me. Will we be making our first final trips in RGBL, or has our miracle run stopped at the semifinals? Let's go ahead and get into this battle. So I lead off with Rotom. He actually leads off with Rotom himself. I'm going to go for a nasty play right here. I'm just going to go for the overheat to straight up KO it. But it actually realizes that he has max HP and max Def. He is pretty much an Assault Vesta little Slowbro there. But he pulls a double. We go for the double here. I go for that. I'm going to have to get my Royalville out. I'm just going right into my Norberta, which is a little unfortunate. But now he goes in for the Blizzard. Now, when I look at this damage, I was thinking to myself, okay, what exactly am I gonna be doing here? Okay, so because he either showed no choice scarf, he either showed choice specs, or showing, focus sash or something. I don't know. It's all up in the air at this point, correct? So I decided to stay in and go for that switch out there, and I really regret that switch out, but it is what it is. But now I bring my ice pick here, and this is where I'm going to go for the rock slide. I could have gone for the potential of a Swords Dance, but I didn't really think the risk was really worth the reward at the point in time and everything like that. So I really did not want to go for that risk. And so what I decided to do is I just wanted to safely click Rock Slide. It was a guarantee to KO this thing without it, but it turns out he's actually more physically defensive, and that is running more of a physically defensive. He's going to go for the Protectors. I'm going to go for the Sword Dance. And right here, this puts me in a really great position, because now what I get to do is I click Rock Slide, I miss, and honestly that miss kind of helps me more, because now I can go for Earthquake, and even if he's like max HP, at +2, this Earthquake is still killing. And so I click Earthquake, and Sand Slash is going to pick up his first KO. In comes the Hydreigon. He's going to go for the Dark Pulse, surprisingly. I'm actually a little surprised he went for Dark Pulse instead of Draco Meteor right there. Because I really thought unless he misclicked, I really thought the Draco was the smarter play. Because if you really think about it, Draco Meteor, I have no resist besides it. But obviously he could have thought I was going to expect the Draco Meteor and stuff. But I went and pulled the double out there. And right here, we go for the U-turn. It goes like Rotom. Excuse me. I go over the Draining Kiss prediction. I could have nasty plotted there, but I really couldn't do much. But I go for the Disarming Voice again. Hopefully he missed the Dragon Pulse on the Dragon Meteor. Because the Dragon Meteor was the only way, because he actually revealed to be choice specs on his Hydreigon. Draco Meteor was the only way it killed Rotom, so there was that. But we can see this Comfey is not this scary set as you expected. It was more likely he's relatively more physically defensive set. But now this Comfey is in pretty much bad ranges. What I can do here is I go to click Swords Dance, and he just does my job for me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going for Stone Edge. I thankfully connect, take out the Tornadus, in comes the Hydreigon. I am not going to risk this one. I am just going to bring in my Vanilla. I'm going to let that thing sadly have to drop here. I bring in my Sand Slash. I am going to go for the Swords Dance right here. He is going to go for the Draco and unfortunately miss. Now, I don't think the miss mattered right there, in my opinion, just because of the fact that, again, there's so much of my team that already has pressured a strong amount of my opponent's team, and based on what I have left, I can kind of just win the game without any potential boost. Again, the only thing would be a problem if it's a Choice Scarf Rotom in the back, and if it's not Choice Scarf Rotom, and I have overprepped it, then my Zapdos wins, my Flygon just wins, and all I need is just chip damage on Comfey, so Zapdos could win with Brave Bird, essentially. So definitely something to keep an eye on. But basically, the Sandslash is going to pick off the Hydreigon. In comes the Araquanid. Surprisingly, he didn't want to try to stall my Hail turns, which I think would have been a smarter play right there. I Rock Slide, knock that down. I'm going to Rock Slide that and knock that out. Sandslash on a murder spree, picking up. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4th KO. And now it comes down to this thing. And I go for the Crash. He's going to go for Calm Mind, try to Draining Kiss, stall me out. He is unfortunately not going to be the leader. He's going to try to go for the Draining Kiss to knock me out. Fortunately, it's not going to be enough. Sandslash is also well trained, goes for the Crash. I could have went for the Earthquake, which would have been the safer play, and I guarantee knocked him out. But Sandslash coming in and picking up 5 KOs. I knew Sandslash was our win con this matchup. We definitely positioned it correctly on the Draco Meteor play. We set it up to perfection, and we honestly let it go in and just beat everything it needed to. Definitely not running the Iron Head was risky, but I think that Rock Slide came in really clutch. As you can see, it was able to handle the Rotom. It was able to handle the Tornadus if we had to in that situation as well. It just proved that that was so really good. And we really did a good job positioning our Pokemon every single way. I think it's really good, correct plays. I overall think we just did a fantastic job. And shoutouts to Ice Pick, man. He just put in the work. He saw the amazing work Vanillish did last time. Now we're gonna have the amazing work of Ice Pick this week. Back to back the ice types. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are now heading to the finals of RGBL. We will be facing against Hannibal Coach Chris, or we'll be taking on Rid Gaming. I don't know if I ever faced Rid before. I think I did, and I lost because of hacks. I'd never faced Chris, I believe. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup regardless. And the fact that we made finals is just good enough for me. I was already happy enough if we made semifinals. But my goal is to always make playoffs, and I don't really put any pressure on myself to just push myself to go farther. The fact that we made it to the finals to me uh, just is really a great experience. You know, just making the finals just feels more like the perfect bonus than I could ever want. And even if I finish in second, hey, I feel proud of my season, you know. 2 seasons of back to back, that last season and this season, where there was so much hacks against me, ruining my love for the game and everything like that, and then I'll just come back and now go from being the 6th seed to now being in the top 2. It honestly really warmed my heart, and it made me feel more proud of myself and my confidence. And you look at my team is really not balanced, and it misses a couple of good points, but we proved that we didn't need those good points to win. And ultimately, I definitely think we did a great job. But yeah, like I said, guys, we move on to the finals now. I am going to go ahead and see you guys in the finals team builder, where we will know who our opponent is. And again, the finishing in finals, great way to end it. But if you guys are excited, also I do apologize. This was postcom. Hopefully, it won't have to happen again. Hopefully, I don't have to experience any more lag. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. If you like, you haven't already, subscribe. If you're new, join the Phil Shocker Crew today because you get filled in with the king of the crew. So definitely hit that like button and subscribe. But definitely, if you haven't already, oh my god, I'm just repeating myself. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.